Okay, here we are. I'm sitting in my car and I'm doing the best that I can because I have spent the last few weeks starting videos and not finishing them because I just have a big issue with perfection, I guess. So this is video number 2 in my ongoing series that I'm calling a YouTube channel reborn, where basically I'm talking about the process of taking my old dead YouTube channel that I started, early on in my author journey, and I'm trying to revive it. And I've got some stats for you guys for monetization. See, this channel predates the whole monetization requirements. Back in the day, you could just monetize your channel. So I actually had monetization on this channel at one point, but when they initiated the whole program, I didn't meet the thresholds to even make it to be grandfathered in if they did that. So I am starting worse than from scratch. I'm starting from dead. And what I've learned is that posting a video about just trying to reinvigorate my YouTube channel is not a good way to reinvigorate my YouTube channel, especially when I only do one. So I still have only 9 subscribers to my YouTube channel. I have now, as of this recording, 23 views, but only 0.1 watch hours. And what I noticed from the graph is that of the 12 people who watched my video on, reinvigorating my YouTube channel, they pretty much only stayed for about 27 seconds and then they peaced out. Which, to be fair, I don't blame them. I definitely have a lot to learn in the whole YouTube video creation. It's not something that I have done well. It's something that I'm really going to have to learn. I guess if you're seeing this video after I've kind of caught the rhythm of things and learned a few things, then maybe this will give you some hope if you're working on your YouTube channel or if you're thinking about, reinvigorating a dead channel. Hopefully I make it, and this serves as a nice message to let you know that it is worth the effort and that you should give it a try. Because if it's not, then that means that I failed horribly and I gave up. And that's not something that I really want to do. Now, this is important to me. So I do know that going forward, I need to do a much better job of producing videos about my writing. Here are some things that I tried to make YouTube videos about that I did not get a good cut, did not feel good enough about the videos to release them, had plans to redo them, etc. I tried to do an author reading with character voices, specifically chapter 3 of my first book, Second Chance. And I got a pretty decent ways in, but it's really hard to read a chapter and keep the character voices separate without making any mistakes. And that's what I tried to do, because I'm insane. I mean, really, there is no logical reason why I should be able to do that, because, in case you don't know, it is incredibly hard to read even something that you have written, and theoretically maybe even more so, reading something that you have written without making any mistakes, because I don't know about you, but my mind likes to fill in the blanks, and I constantly find myself fighting the mental processes that are predicting what comes next. And I wrote this book, gosh, I finished it in 2019, October 2019. So it's been a long time. There is no way that I'm going to remember, but I need to tell my brain this, because predicting what word comes next really caused a lot of my errors. Also, there's probably value in me doing an author reading and actually just reading through the mistakes, because I'm not perfect. Even if I was a full-time like voiceover artist, if I were recording, audiobooks, I wouldn't be doing a read with 0 issues. Like, all that stuff gets edited generally. Nobody is perfect. And so I don't know why I'm holding myself to the whole, that standard. Also, choosing to do an entire chapter, that's pretty rough, because that's like a good 10 to 15 minutes straight of reading, which is hard anyway. But doing it straight without being able to take a drink or rest your voice, I really picked a horrible idea for the video, and I spent over an hour trying to record that and just walked away feeling so defeated. Another video that I tried to create was this one multiple times, probably about 3 times, three different versions of this video, and now I'm sitting in my car and I'm just saying, hey, I've got to roll with it. It didn't work because of one reason or another, and I didn't say exactly what I wanted to say, and perfectionism got me. So, yeah, there you go. Another video that I tried to create is that my wife is amazing, and we've been working, on things lately. Life has been, pretty hard these last couple years, and but I told her one thing that would support me with my writing is to help me feel like I can write. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go like into huge emotional territory with this video, but here we are. So my wife is amazing. She took time to create a Google Sheets document that is a word tracker that I can put in how many words per day I've written, and it tallies for the month, and it will tally for the rest of the year. We started September 1st, and I have written every day since September 1st. And I'm seeing week over week improvement. And that's a video that I tried to record, is to talk about that, about that process. And just like in this video, I guess, it's hard to not get emotional. And it's been an emotional last couple of years. And I'm really sorry. I'm emotional right now, obviously. But logically, like, I have the processes of my brain that say that this imperfection is not acceptable, and that I need to redo this video. But I also understand that showing weakness like this actually makes me a little bit more human. And there's a lot of conflict there for me. And I also feel bad for any of you who are watching this video. And it brings up emotions of your own. Because I think a lot of us are struggling. And I'm a pretty empathic, I don't know, person. I have empathy for people, and I often carry the weight of things that no one's asking me to carry. And I guess that's part of this YouTube journey, is learning to be okay with imperfection and learning to be okay with strong emotions. And as a military veteran, there's a part of my brain that says that I need to learn a willingness to show weakness. And there's also another part of my brain that says that that's really dumb, because posting this video requires something more than weakness. It requires strength. Kind of on the lines of having courage it doesn't mean that you don't have fear. It means that you push past the fear. Because if you don't have any fear, you're a psychopath. Maybe. We all fear things, and pushing past those fears, like, that takes courage. Being willing to accept that this video isn't perfect requires courage. But I also have solace in the fact that the majority of people who see this video probably aren't going to make it past 27 seconds. So all of this is just between you and me. Yeah. So I'm going to make a commitment to try to embrace imperfection, to let go of the impossible standards that I have for myself, so that I can actually work on the things that I'm passionate about. One of which is this YouTube channel that I've deleted, so many videos from, and that I never stuck out long enough to let it grow. And another one is to keep writing. I've written every day since September 1st. I think maybe even a week before that, but I didn't have the tracker, so I don't know. It's really nice to be able to see my averages, and I'm going to make a commitment to do a video about that process. I'm gonna start making more videos about my writing and about my journey, and I hope that you find them valuable. But I understand that, it's okay to learn. It's okay to put yourself out there. Not every video has to hit, and that's okay. It's a learning process, and I'll just pay attention to what people watch, and I will try to make more videos about that, those topics, and I will try new things, and that's my commitment. So, right now, nine subscribers still, no significant increase in watch hours, only 0.1 watch hour, which, what is that, a collective 6 minutes? Something like that? Yeah, I think that's about 6 minutes of watch time. And, yeah, my last video got like 12 views. So, no. Yeah, 12 views for that, 23 total views. I did go back and I had some shorts that I went and put closed captions on, but that doesn't really count. Those are videos that were already there, and it didn't really amount to anything. So anyway, here is my commitment to actually try to post videos and give myself a little leeway. And thank you if you've watched this long. It's almost 15 minutes, and I really appreciate your time. And thank you for allowing me to be vulnerable if you watch this far. Thanks.